restaurant. They're open for lunch and early dinner and offer buffet-style dining. You can dine indoors and enjoy the air conditioning, or sit out on the veranda and enjoy the view of the zoo. Monsters are inverted steel coasters. Trains with their tracks are above your head. To all your feet, safe look out below. Most of the use of foliage from the trees, the least of which can evenly touch 19 inches. Pretty strong legs too. Their kick's so strong it can take out a full-grown lion. To the left of our train are the grand zebras. These are the most commonly photographed of all of the zebra species. If you have ever seen one in a magazine, it would come
jump on my arm.
How long is this?
The best way to do it, you want to kind of turn your arm a little bit. Just like this. You got the feet. Come a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Just step on up. So, do you want to try this bud? Show them right on up. There you go. You see that? You film them a bit longer. Must be like sugary water. Can I have that, Josh? Woo, look! Josh, me. Okay. You can get it back.
Come on, Peckerman's here. You're like
Baby bird,
It's gonna go for my shoulders. Come on, Nina, come on. It is so. Don't almost hit my ear. It's not a cat, Mum. Mum, it's not a cat. I want a shot.
You have to hold it. Don't hold it. Oh my God, hold it like this, Mom.
I'm sure they have to do this.
Mum, you gotta put your arm like that.
Oh my God. Try again.
No, I haven't had a shot yet.
Why are you doing it like that? Do it. Hold it like this and then go like that.
Alright. Like that. Come on. Mum, there's one about to jump on your shoulder. Look at you. I don't know my shoulder. Dad's shoulder. Oh, come on, Nick. One's on Dad's shoulder. Come on.
Getting up poo.
You're lovely.
We're going to think back.
Yes, you are.
Come on.
I had that much. I had that much.
It's in the pulse. You're so gorgeous.
Oh no.
Hello, little birds. Hello, little birds. You're so lovely. Kind of pet There's a squirrel. The squirrel's going for the bird. Is it?
You're gonna attack me.
Wait. I'm gonna take one home.
Try and take one.
Alright. Wait, I'll try and get this one.
Oh, this one's food note. No, go away. It's biting me. You're lovely.
Look, wait. I'm gonna trick one. I've definitely got food here. Well, we'll go to the other one.
How'd you get over the shoulder?
They just go. They're like that. Mum, it's gonna bite me.
It's licking my hand.
Yay! Oh.
What you doing?
Tricked you this time.
Hello, darling.
It's got claws. Someone has claws.
It's licking me constantly. Ah, it's biting me. It's biting me. What you doing?
Oh, weird
What
tongue.
you doing?
No, why is its tongue black? Mum, it's biting your piggy nails.
You're lovely. You're very pretty. Very pretty. Hello, birdie. What's it doing?
No.
What's it doing?
What's going on the path?
Go and look. Hello.
It says please not two bars. Come on.
Original alligators here to Busch Gardens, and they're going to be our largest two in here. And they actually came to us back in the mid-1970s. They were actually brought to us as nuisance alligators. And back then, believe it or not, the American alligator was actually considered critically endangered. So all throughout the 70s, they realized that they first needed to start protecting these guys. So they started up the Endangered Species Act to use eggs at a time. And a lot of places learned very quickly how to have very high success rates. So with those higher numbers of eggs and stuff, and then the protection and stuff with being in a zoo, we were able to boost the numbers quite rapidly. To give you an idea about how successful that program's been, right now, today's date, we have an estimated number of right around 1.5 million alligators. That's just in the state of Florida alone. Our state is actually second. There's another state out there with a heavier population of alligators than we have. Any guesses as to which state that might be? Louisiana. Louisiana, alligators provide, and that's that they actually have a little bit of relationship with some bird species. So we mentioned that birds is part of sleep. There's one other thing they're trying to do. It's not happening for them quite yet. It's still pretty overcast. They're trying to sunbathe. That's exactly right. Now, believe it or not, alligators actually are what you consider to be cold-blooded or ectothermic. So that means they rely on outside sources for their core body temperature. So especially during that winter time, they want to take advantage of the sun as much as possible. So they're going to lay out and bask in the sun to build up that core temperature. And kind of how it works for them, if you look at either one of my guys either side of me, if you look along their backs, you'll see all those bumps and ridges. Those are called osteoderms. Now that's dermal bone that's directly covered by skin. It's very porous bony plates, and it actually allows blood flow to travel all throughout that bone. So that bone and the skin and stuff actually acts kind of like solar panels. So when that bone and that skin gets heated up, it heats up very efficiently. That blood will then circulate through his body, and that's what's going to bring up his core temperature. Now the cool thing is these guys are able to build up their core temperature up about anywhere from about 10 to 15 degrees above the ambient temperature. So it's also easy for these guys to overheat themselves. So what do you guys think? What would be some obvious ways they would cool back off? They go back in the water, right? That's a great way to cool off. Shade's another good way to cool off. There's one other good way that alligators use all the time to regulate body temperature. Oh, he just made the motion right there, and he's exactly right. So another way these guys regulate body temperature is they'll actually sit on the banks and they'll open up their mouth and they'll pant just like a dog.
True sustainable products harvested and made in ways that protect habitats, wildlife, and
In front of you. Pull the comfort collar up prior to sitting. Once seated, pull the lap bar down and secure it firmly to your legs. Then secure the comfort collar to your lap bar. Once the comfort collar during your ride, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train with your head back against the headrest.